Hey guys, Cold here. Welcome back to Watcher of Realms. I have my SETRAM fully maxed out for you guys. Well, not the skills really. The skills are the most difficult ones, which I'll slowly level up, I guess. It's gonna take some time for sure. I only have like one legendary maxed out so far. Anyway, SETRAM. Many of you guys probably got them from the 10x 2x weekend. We just had the weekend is finished with all the summons, so I'm gonna have another 2x this weekend. So it gets crazy with the summons in this game in terms of the summoning weekends. There's no rush is what I'm saying. So SETRAM, why is he so good? He is an amazing single target hero. I'm gonna show you how I use him for the guild boss, where he is the most important, and then some dungeons. Probably I'll show you guys my gear raid 3, where I used him and made a team, and then I'll use him in the arena since we have the single target right now. So why is he so good? He is so good because he's single target and has a very cool ultimate ability that just ramps up and does insane amount of damage for 15 seconds. It really destroys anything in his path, but then for 8 seconds he just cools down and relaxes a little bit. I was lucky enough to get an upgrade on there, and I also have an awakening 1 on him, which gives a tremendous boost to damage to everybody within his range. So it's kind of weird on how you need to place your SETRAM to consider everybody else within your team. So you need to be boosting them up by having SETRAM be a little bit far away from others. So have that in mind when you are setting up SETRAM for the guild boss. I'll show you how I set him for myself and his damage overall. He's got very cool, you know, A1 does some solid damage, A2 again very strong as you are skilling this one up. I'll eventually max him out, but it does take time, as I've said. And then Annihilation is his passive, where he ramps up his crit rate and crit damage. So the way that you can build SETRAM is you can build him with the lower amount of crit rate and depend on this one to get you to that 100%. So the way that I've built my own SETRAM is because I have 19 stacks because of the skill ups there. I'm able to benefit from 81% crit rate eventually, but he does take, well, 19 hits to get that max percentage, and then that buff is lost when his ultimate ends and he goes into self-repair mode. So you have to have that in mind, and with that in mind, I've built him with a little bit different stats. So instead of going to that minimum amount of crit rate, I built him to about 88%. I had it at 90%, but I got a better item today. I had him at 90%, and what I'm thinking is also pushing his attack speed a little bit higher. So for going maybe crit damage for more attack speed. So I'll be trying that in a following up video to see his real damage potential and see if I can have a way of controlling his damage output overall in order to test things out and see which one is better than something else. So with this build in mind, 16,000 attack, amazing. 88% crit rate, which that becomes 100% when he does 12 hits, right? Crit damage just ramps up again with the number of hits that he does. And then he's all about just making him better and better with better gear. Honestly, better gear means actively looking for sets that will boost his damage and not only just the stats. Because right now, I only have the stats. The sets that I could eventually look for is the Glacier set, gives you attack bonus when you place down a unit based on your max health. That is solid. This one increases attack by 3% and ignores 12% of the target's defensive max resist. This I think is a pretty strong one, the Fatality set. And then this one increases damage by 6% for up to 5 stacks for every enemy within attack range. This is more for some PvE situations, not so much for the guild boss because that's just one enemy in range. So with all of these in mind, you try and hunt for specific sets, which is very, very difficult to get good stats for the good set with good rolls, right? Awakenings just make him better, especially Awakening 1, insane amount of damage potential for his allies. And that really helped me with damage. And then in terms for artifacts, I don't have that many. I don't farm the highest difficulty just yet for the enhancement. So what I do is I use up the artifacts that I can for now. I don't level them up so much, especially the legendary ones and the mythic ones. I try to level up some of the epic ones. Ancestral Teachings, it appears to be a really good one. I think my bucket posted a video some days ago where he mentioned this is an amazing item to have. So I'll work on getting some of these leveled up for sure. So with that being said, let's go into the guild boss and I'll show you on how I use him in there. I think my highest damage on Nightmare 3 is what I hit. Nightmare 2 and 3. The highest damage I did on Nightmare 3 was like 5.5k. So we'll see if today is any bit different. So let's just get into the fight and I'll show you how I use him. Some of these units I don't even use because there's a stupid maximum. The healer, I could eventually change out Vortex to a damage boosting healer. I think Hollow is one of them, and what's her name, Nisande, is also a pretty good one that benefits everybody. But for now, I'll be going in there. I'm also boosting the faction with Twin Fiend, and the Twin Fiend, what he does is he boosts penetration, crit rate, and crit damage, which is quite insane for not only Cetron but also my buddy here, Nocturne, right, who is also an amazing damage dealer. So let's go in there and see the damage overall that we can push. Right as I go into battle, you have to remember that Dolores needs to be placed so that she benefits as many of your allies as possible. All right, so I'm dropping in everyone that I can here, and the furthest away that they can be, the better for some of these heroes, because they benefit a ton. So here, does my Dolores benefit that box there? I think so. I think she benefits there, and then I'm good to go. So at the 4-minute 10 is where I need to be activating my ultimates to get some damage going on the big shield. But Twin Fiend's ultimate is kind of special, so I don't really use it during that time now that I have Setram, because he basically focus fires and stops all my other allies from attacking. So especially when I'm using the Setram ultimate, I want to be very careful. So here on the 4-minute 10, I'll start activating everything. So at the 4-minute 7, I think, is when the shield comes up. There it is. It does take a little bit for Setram to activate. So let me move myself so you guys can see Setram's ultimate. It's going on right now, and the damage is nuts. I can't really tell which one is Setram attacking at the moment, but the damage is coming in. So 4 minutes 10 is what you need to worry about. Then 2 minutes 50 is what you need to worry about next, and then 1 minute 30. That's when the shields pop up, and you need to be dropping in some solid damage. And of course, activating ultimates as you go, but saving the majority of ones, especially Dolores, for the shield, so she can boost everybody's damage up. So I'm using the 1x speed now, since we're at the 3 minutes 20 mark. Damage is looking great overall. So far we're at the 2000 mark. Yeah, 2000 mark, and I'll probably... Oof. Need some big shields coming in from Vortex a little bit. Probably need to worry about more damage coming through soon. So there's Dolores. She'll have it available. We are looking at the 2 minute 53. Let's see. Yeah, my Setram, I think I need some regen for him to be able to have his ultimate right there. We'll see. Let's boost it up. Boost it up regardless. Yeah, we were a little bit too late for that one, but it's all right. Setram's damage will be a little bit random, and the reason for that is because he has that artifact, and that boosts his ignore defense just randomly whenever he crits. So damage looking all right. Minute 50 at the moment. I'm gonna drop it to the 1x speed in just a second. Yeah, 1x speed, and then just pop everything. There's like a small delay, and then there we go. Cetron will soon enough have his own ultimate to finish off the boss. There we go. Very quickly push through that big shield, and then we pop on Cetron, and we go. Let's go. We go a minute. Can we push? Maybe 6.2k I think is where the next chest comes in, but can I get to 6k? I don't know. It's gonna be difficult. 5.5. Wow, already looking very strong here. Dolores again. There we go. More damage, more DPS. Everybody pop your ultimates. 15 seconds. Oh, is it? Oh my god, we passed 6k. Can't believe it. 6.2. No. Wow, this was my best run, and I think with Cetron, maybe I should activate it way sooner so I can have it way sooner. Maybe I could have put, look at that, 6,175. Oh, it was 6.5k. All right, I wasn't even close. All right. I was gonna be so disappointed. This was my best run ever. I think the placement, I've done the placement as best as I can there. But look at Cetron. Look at the difference he does have versus my number 2. 15 million to 9 million is a huge difference, guys. Then we have 6 million with Nocturnes, 4.7, 4.5. And then, well, these two don't even go in there because there's no spot for them. And then we have big healings coming in from Vortex and from my Dolores. But this is so nuts. Just the difference. Just the difference between these two is so nuts. And I don't even have heroes that can do bleeds, which also helps a ton. So yeah, I could definitely get that chest, that 6.5 with a few more upgrades coming in. And that was my second chest for the day. So let me show you how I use Setram for this specific arena rotation. This is a very interesting one because it's single target, so it benefits my Setram a ton. I use single target here for everything. Let's go in there, auto fight to see how I place him. And just notice, once I place Setram down, because he does have a very high cost of 20, once I place him down and have his ultimate ability, just notice on the health on the enemy. And Setram is even more special here because you have that little bit of a pause between the runs. Wow, he destroyed it with Dolores and what's her name? Zilitu. Wow, destroyed it. All right. We'll see on how strong he's gonna be. Let's see the health of that. Wow, he's really doing that. All right. My Setram is placed there. I hope I have enough damage. We're looking at around the same mark. Right here, I don't activate the ultimate on purpose, so we'll see. Yeah, he's looking so much stronger than me. I should be able to take out the next enemy, though. I wonder if that's enough for me to get the win. And look at all the skills that I have. The AI is activating them. Now Setram is gonna go. Come on, Setram. Pop your ulti. This is stupid. The lag from the time difference makes it so stupid. So here, look at the health of this boss. Look at the health of that one. I killed it way quicker because of Setram. Maybe I should put Setram down much quicker, but wow, the difference here in health is because he won the first 2 rounds. So here it does take a long time for Setram to pick up his rage, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we can get a win here. I don't think so. 40% versus, yeah. This guy did 3 hits when this guy did 1 hit on the base. It's stupid. This is so stupid, but the damage was there. The damage was there. If we have a look at the damage from Setram at the end there, you guys will see 1.5, and he was deployed last. So kind of insane. Zilitu carrying the heck out of this guy. Does she really do all that damage? Surprised. Yeah, that's why I underrated him. 4.5 million. That's insane. She did more than my whole team. But yeah, Setram was there. You saw how strong that that hit was. He managed to beat down on the boss on the single target there and get us through. And let me show you on how I used Setram to basically make my gear rate 18 stage. I'll show you guys this one, which is the auto run that is saved up. I'm not gonna try and replicate it without it, but you guys will get the idea, right? Setram, although single target, can still dish out some pain on this stage. So you'll see once I place him, because of his high cost, I usually place him kind of later on, because this stage requires you to place down the 12 cost marksman to get some damage through and be able to push. But I put my Setram here on the left side to cover there. And then on the right side, we have Razak, who's also a very high cost unit, but does very solid amount of damage. So Setram will be dropping in soon. And just look at the hits that he does. That's also with the power of dominance. So that's 30% boosted, but still very, very strong. Once he gets the ultimate running, he just goes nuts, killing everything there. And just boom, 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 boom. And he has a small delay. And then just starts hitting again. And then basically the wave is cleared. If I could push Setram's Rage much quicker, I would. But I wonder if that build would be more beneficial for him. So less damage, but more rage. Maybe rage regen. So those are the things that I could test out maybe in the future. But there is how I use Setram. I also had a lot of heroes here to cover the left side because this one was the last one I deployed. But Setram basically helped me push through and clear that specific stage of gear rate 3. So how do we get? HP bonus, crit rate, attack bonus, attack speed, attack. Wow, look at all these bonuses. I wish this was like crit damage. That would have been an insane item. But I don't think there's a use for this one. Maybe crit rate, attack speed, benefit something. But this was Setram, guys. I hope you enjoyed the showcase. Many uses for him, and he's very, very justifiably, you know, solid for arena faction trial. I don't use it since I've cleared that already. Haven't tried anti-air DPS just yet. Gear rate 3, amazing. Guild boss, you saw the difference in damage over there. Tide, I do use him, but there's no real point in showcasing this one at the moment. And then I would say gear rate 2 can be used. XP rate, I don't think so much. This is very easy at the moment. And then everything else, it's personal preference, right? And of course, artifact material rate, he's not going to be good in there. But overall, fantastic single target. Actually happy that I managed to get 2 copies of him. Boosted my damage by a ton for the guild boss, but that's gonna be like a work in progress to get it even better. So this was the video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.